Alright, so Kyle here at GoG's Guide. Our first statement, conditional statement, will be the if statement. And as I stated, I call it paranoid statement, and it proceeds in a situation based on the true or false result of its condition. True or false, if you recall the variable unit, we discussed different types of variables, and one of them was called the Boolean, named after George Boole, I believe. Little history fact there. And the Boolean value uses these two values, as I stated, true and false, and I believe it's also null by default. Don't quote me on it though. But the true and false statements are another main priority focused on by conditional statements in PHP and many other programming languages alike. So it'll look at a value, it'll say if it's true, continue. If it's not true, blow up whatever, stop your program, have a hissy fit. So here's the syntax, the structure if you want to see. But why does this keep coming up? No. Don't show me this message again. Be gone. Silly Windows Vista. Okay. If condition equals true. Here's your conditional operator. And it's stating if it's equal to true. And when you're doing an if statement, you use two equals, right? You don't use one equal sign in a conditional statement such as this. So it says if, and then you have inside your little symbol here, you have the condition is equal to true. So you could put a variable. If my number is equal to 5, then inside you have two curly braces, and inside here the code will be executed. And if it's not true, it'll simply skip ahead, continue on to the next code, and ignore it, and be like nothing ever happened, just like your ex-girlfriend. And so there you go, filling up the values. Value equals 2, echo, the value is equal to 2, woohoo, semicolon, awesome. And we're going to go try this right now. I'm going to open up the good old notepad friend, and we're going to see if this works out, because I could show you this all day, but I want to give it a shot. Alright, first things first, we need to make a new folder in your GOG PHP location directory, and we're going to call it conditional statements. It's a long name. I'll have to deal with it for now. I'm going to make a new text file in here. PHP, to be exact. And it'll be called ifstatement.php. Yup. Let's check it out. Open this up. Open this up. Open this up. And your common PHP tags that we do all the time. Make a variable also. And I'll call it value. Let's make it equal to 16. And now here's where the fun begins. Going to clarify that the server's working and everything. Check your directory. Conditional statements. If statement.php. Alright. So, you're going to put your if statement here. Remember the syntax? It's if. Then your opening and closing little bracket. Then your little curly braces. And the code goes inside here. The condition goes here. It gets nice and large on Notepad++, which is a nice benefit. So we're going to say if the value... Oops. Yes. No. If value equals 16. And this is getting annoying. Alright. If the value equals to 16, we're going to echo the value is indeed equal to 16. Well, thank you. And let's clean up the code a bit there. We don't need that extra space. Save. Echo. Now check it out. The value is indeed equal to 16. Is that cool or what? We just asked PHP a question, and it just responded with us with an actual answer. It didn't derp on us or anything. It gave us a real answer. What if we said this? Is the value equal to 14? And we just look up here. No, it's actually 16. Our brain knows that. PHP doesn't yet. So, if you just put that there and you click save, we'll go check it out. There you go. I don't look like a fool now. It didn't echo, and that is because the value is not equal to 14. It's 16. And this will only execute if the value is indeed that. You could also do this, equals true. Value equals true, and you could set it to true here. And like I said, variables are automatically set to false, I think, or true. I can't remember on that one. I have to go back on my own notes because it's a lot of little random, like just tidbits of information I throw out all the time. I can't even remember it all. But see here, value is true. If the value is true, whoop-de-doo, it is. We'll set it to false here. And we're going to check if it's true. Nope, it's not. Not echoing for you. And you might want to change this echo. Here's a cool thing though. It's a short form. You could also put if true in certain cases, where I won't get into that right now, but you can completely ignore value and just put if it's true, because an if statement will automatically evaluate to true also, where your condition, you can put if true and echo. Let's give it a shot, because in previous languages I've worked with, this has worked. So I'm just going to see if true. Yeah, see that? This does work. It does this in C++, Java, where if you just put if true, it'll echo this. So there you go. It works in PHP. Just figure that out now. You put if true, it'll guaranteed run the statement. It kind of defies the very point of using an if statement, though, because you're already telling it if it's true, no matter what. But it's just an example showing you how flexible things can be. We'll move on to the next video where I'll introduce the else statement. Boom, boom, boom.